Hi everybody, welcome to another Wine Talk Wednesday at Barzy Winery. I have the pleasure today of sitting down with Ryan Parnell. He does, we were just talking earlier about how many hats you wear. He's the mastermind behind 24 Hours in the Canyon, the Cancer Survivorship Clinic, all of these things. So tell the folks at home a little bit about what you do.
Definitely a lot of hats. First and foremost, I kind of oversee all the oncology programs for our foundation, the Harrington Cancer and Health Foundation. And then of which the big program that we do, that I'm a part of, is 24 Hours in the Canyon. And then the neat thing is that every dollar that's raised from that event, 100% of that is put towards providing services and programs and activities for cancer survivors, both adults and children, here in the Texas Panhandle.
That is such a necessary resource because I think, you know, while you're fighting that battle, you have all the care in the world.
Right.
And then when you're done, you're kind of just left thinking like, okay, what do I do now?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of things that they face even after treatment. And so this is such a valuable resource. Tell them a few of your favorite programs that the Survivorship Clinic does.
Well, that's a hard question.
They're all really cool.
They're all really my favorites. I tell you, some of the favorites that I have, of course, as our water exercise class, because it's a core group that they get together for lunch on the weekends, or they do things in the evenings, and so they've become kind of like a family, and so that's one of my favorites. And then with our kiddos, I especially have loved all of the programs we've done, but I really liked, we did a superhero photo shoot recently with Adair Photography, and
are they on your Facebook?
They are.
Okay.
On our Facebook page, and it's so neat because you have these kids who have gone through, are in treatment or finished with treatment, and they really made them up to be just like superheroes. And it was really neat to kind of see their expressions and see how they looked. And then at the reveal party, they got an 8x10 of themselves to take home and put on their wall. So
that is awesome.
It was really cool. It was really cool.
You are a superhero if you have to fight that battle anyway,
Yes.
but to be able to look and feel like one from the movies is just absolutely
It was fun. It was a lot of fun, and the kids had a blast. And I mean, they took on that role of that superhero they were.
Absolutely. I'm just telling you, if I were there, you could not tell me that I was not Wonder Woman.
Well, absolutely. I would say
Lasso, bracelets,
can do.
whole 9 yards. I love it. So we love sponsoring 24 Hours in the Canyon. It is one of my favorite things that we do in the community. I personally could not get on a bicycle for 24 hours and melt in the sun. So if you don't want to ride your bicycle for that long, are there options?
There are absolutely options. So we look at it from the standpoint of if you can ride a bicycle, and if you own a bicycle, you can be a part of the event. Even if you don't have a bicycle or don't ride a bicycle, even if you're going to be out of town that weekend, you can still be a part of the event.
Okay.
So we have non-competitive options, which are a whole lot more fun than the competitive options, because you get to kind of just do what you want to do. Ride a little bit, take a rest, go hang out, take a nap maybe, go to sleep, those kinds of things. Because we do have a lot of folks that won't sleep for the full 24 hours. A lot.
That's amazing.
It is. They push their bodies to the extreme. So it's neat to see that. But then, of course, the other thing is you can be what we call a ghost rider. It's important to be able to say, hey, even though you're not around, you're not going to be a part of the event, be a ghost rider, make a small registration fee, which is a donation, and then we'll mail you a t-shirt. And you can be a part of the event. You don't even have to even touch a bicycle or break a sweat.
And you get to call yourself Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Exactly. Right.
So even if you're like me and the idea of getting on a bicycle is terrifying, I mean, I can ride a bike.
Yeah.
It's not graceful. I usually hurt afterwards. I admire everyone that does this. But even if you're like me and that's not your bag, definitely support 24 Hours in the Canyon, because it, like he said, 100% of this goes to cancer survivors to fill many, many needs that they have right here in the Panhandle. We're local, y'all are local.
That's right.
We love supporting our neighbors and our family and friends. So I really hope that everybody will just either sign up for the race, go have fun, sign up to be a ghost rider, You do other events leading up to the day where you raise money as well, right?
Yes. So we partner with some other businesses in town. Joe Taco does a big, huge party. Let's just call it what it is on Cinco de Mayo, right?
Oh, fun.
Yes. And so a portion of the proceeds on Cinco de Mayo come to us as a part of what they do. It's a great time. Who doesn't love tacos, and much less Cinco de Mayo? So a lot of fun with that. And then we also work with 575, and we do a big, huge one night with 575 and Access Community Credit Union. Cool. And they kind of throw out a challenge that if we can raise $5,000 from that night, then Access Community Credit Union will match $5,000.
Oh, wow.
So the last 2 years, knock on wood, we've been very fortunate to raise.
Yeah, we have.
We've been very
French oak.
Yeah,
This is fancy.
French oak.
This is very expensive.
Very expensive. Yeah, that's extra luck then.
Yes, it is.
But we've been very fortunate the last 2 years to receive $10,000 from that night at
Fantastic.
575. So we do a lot of activities leading up to it, and then just to kind of keep the buzz of 24 hours, and then of course everything happens.
When
in
will
June.
that one be? Do you know?
The 575 is going to be in March.
Okay.
It's usually right before spring break.
Okay.
And then of course Cinco de Mayo is on Cinco de Mayo.
May 5th.
May 5th,
For
if you can.
those of you who don't speak Spanish.
Yes.
That's about as fluent as I get. Like margarita,
Yeah.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yes.
That's about as far as I go. So I really hope that everyone will get out. You can go eat tacos, eat pizza,
Yes.
and do it for a good cause.
And feel great about it.
Yeah, those calories don't count too. If you eat pizza for a charity,
Zero.
your calories going.
Zero.
Fun fact. So I really hope that everybody will get out there and support this cause. Like I said, they're doing wonderful things for the amazing survivors in our community. And so get out there and eat tacos and pizza.
That's right.
Come have a glass of wine when you're done riding your bike in the canyon.
That's right.
We have a question from a viewer.
Okay.
When is 24 Hours in the Canyon? Dates, times?
Oh yeah, I should
Yes.
ask you the important things.
That's all
I'm a
right.
terrible host.
So this is our 12th annual event. It's June 2nd and 3rd. And the unique thing is that when we end 24 hours on June the 3rd, that's National Cancer Survivors Day.
Oh, okay.
And so we always coincide with that. And so we try to, again, celebrate with our cancer survivors. It is a huge celebration, and it should be.
That's
it should
awesome.
be, exactly. It should be a big celebration. So we celebrate with our survivors. We do a lot of things with them at the event. But yeah, it's June 2nd and 3rd.
Awesome.
And this is our 12th year,
What
which
is the deadline to register?
the deadline to register will be sometime in April, and we don't really
Okay.
have a hard deadline.
Okay.
The key on that is when we run out of room within Paladero Canyon, we're full.
Yeah.
And that does happen.
So you guys
yes.
really need, if you're gonna do this, go online right now and register. What's the website?
The number's 24hoursinthecanyon.org. Very easy.
Perfect, easy. Go online, go register, be a ghost rider, whatever you're gonna do, but do it right now, because when they run out of camping spots, you don't
It's over.
wanna not have a place to stay.
Right.
So
No
go
one
do
wants
it.
to stay in a hotel.
No, and have to drive.
It's Paladero
in.
Canyon.
Yeah.
You want to be in the canyon.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
And the other thing I would say too is for anyone who's watching who is a cancer survivor, is going through treatment, knows someone who is, or is related to someone who is, they need to put them in touch with us at the center. Very simple and easy. No strings attached. Everything that we do is entirely free of charge for survivors, which is just a wonderful thing to be able to do because of events that we put on and the things that we do. And so the website for our survivorship center, there's a calendar on there that has everything that goes on for both adults and our childhood program, is the number 24survivorship.org.
Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
so they can go there, phone number's on there, get in touch with us.
And you guys are on social media as well,
Absolutely
too.
on social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Very cool.
Yes.
Please go check these guys out. And like I said, if riding a bicycle is not your jam, be a cool ghost rider. Go eat pizza, go eat tacos. Really support these guys because they're doing wonderful things for our community and the strong people who are fighting this terrible battle they shouldn't have
That's
to
right.
fight.
Yeah, I think we talked earlier, no one chooses to want to come see us.
No.
But the thing of it is that we have resources and we have the ability to provide things for them that make that transition from during treatment and after treatment make it so much easier, and it makes it better for them.
And they have educational opportunities as well as just fun, like we were talking about earlier, just fun ways to just kind of escape for a second. So they do so many cool things. Go check them out. Have a glass of wine while you're browsing the internet, whatever floats your boat. We'll talk to you guys next week. Happy Wednesday.
It takes a leap of faith to get